The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to Whiskey Brothers Podcast 682, baby. We are your Whiskey Brothers, Slade, Rob, Sam, Trey Tutson. Later in the episode, you're going to hear from Dale Cheeseman. Jason Salmon's going to join him, WBNY. We are right into it, man.
When did that happen, though? When did white bitches become the victim?
Oh, God.
Like, when did this happen?
Yo, I did a show last night. These two white girls up front.
Oh, yeah, I was there. I was there.
They would not stop. They would not stop. They would not stop. And then Brian Biggio was on stage. And then he just was like, you just shut the fuck up. And he just had enough. And they get up. They go outside. They're crying. We were just having a good time. And I don't know where this came from. And I don't know why you would.
They never know where it came from.
Yeah.
And dude, as soon as they go outside, I go on stage like right afterwards. And when I go on, I go, hey, just so y'all know, those two bitches, they're outside crying. I was like, and nothing makes me fucking happier than when dumb young white chicks do dumb shit.
Yes.
And then when it backfires, they cry. I was like, I want to use your tears for lube. I was like 20-something white girls crying as Popeye the spinach. Just shut the fuck up.
We're talking about this. I was in Plano. We probably got some new listeners who were at the show. I was in Plano, and I had this drunken whore. Not whore. That's wrong. I shouldn't say that. She was just a drunken woman.
She was a hoe. She was on a Tinder date. She was going to fuck that guy that night. And then,
oh, she didn't fuck that night.
I ruined it for him. But I shut down a heckler in Plano, and then I got this long missive from this woman demanding that I send an apology.
You got an entry letter. We saw that shit. This bitch like she was applying for Slade University.
Yeah, no, she wrote you the Constitution, bro.
It was so long.
It started with "We the People,"
and it just went on. I was very right. I was very right.
Yeah,
but the best was it wasn't she because you posted something about it.
I wrote an open letter to hecklers that I feel like comics could just copy paste if they need to.
But you said that she had sent you the letter, so as soon as I saw you again, I was like, "Where's the fucking?" And here's the best part of the letter is. She was a drunken idiot. He spiked the heckler the way you're supposed to. She got thrown out, whatever. In the letter, she was like, "You ruined this relationship with this guy. He won't even speak to me." She didn't demand an apology for calling her a drunken idiot. Yeah. She demanded he apologize to the dude and say, "This is just what I do on my show," so she could get like, I want to know what kind of dick is this dude packing? Yeah. It's like, I don't even, the fact that you called me a drunk fucking slut, I'm not even mad about that. Just please tell this guy to fuck me. I'm so lonely.
That part
There's
I believe.
Cobwebs in here.
That part I believe.
Jesus.
Slade, can you get my dick back for me, please?
Dude,
That's
no.
Well, in her defense, you did serve her the liquor.
Yeah.
That was I was in the you know what, maybe I'll play some of the audio in a little. I feel like out of context it doesn't work, but she yells out that I provided her the liquor, like I'm bartending or something,
right,
on top of nevertheless.
I'm always amazed when these guys come up afterwards. Some dude, hey man,
the guy stayed for the show. He stayed for another 10 minutes.
I'm talking about any heckler. The heckler will come up to you, and the guy, whatever, and they'll say, "Oh, I was just, I'm trying to help the show."
That's the worst.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, well, thank you, hero, because you weren't around for the other 5,000 shows I've done.
It worked. All these others in a row." Yeah. But thank you for for seeing so clearly that the 1,000th time was going to fail.
The dick joke that I've been doing for fucking ever.
They flew me here because I needed your help.
Yes.
You understand that? Like,
but it's what I
got on a fucking plane.
Yeah, well, I mean, so like she even said, dude, this was as God is my witness. This is the reason I think I ended up writing the whole piece. In her note back to me, she used the specific phrase. She goes, "Stand-up comedy is kind of an art." So I get it. And then it's so self-righteous, and then she justifies it by going, "I also sing sometimes," I think she says, in a karaoke or something.
Oh, God.
So she's equated what we do
Yeah.
To karaoke.
To karaoke. She understands. When I sing, sometimes I'm in a band. Oh my God. It's just, it's the most comical.
We need to find the band she's in and go boo.
Slade.
Incessantly.
Slade.
Hey, you served us the liquor, bitch.
Slade.
I'm just saying.
We need to unfriend each other on Facebook. I need to friend her, and I need to get booked in this Plano room and say that I don't know you.
Oh, Sam.
This has to happen.
Yeah.
And it's and send me the recording, because as soon as she opens her mouth, I will parrot every line that you threw at her. Verbatim. And she'd be like, "You're friends with that other fucking comic. I'm not friends with any other comics."
You know what? I gotta say.
Verbatim. She goes, "My best friend knows she could not believe I was escorted out. I'm an artist also, so I appreciate the fact that comedy is somewhat of an art, and I would never disrespect it." Bitch, die in a fucking gas fire.
Disrespected it.
I have to say, Sam, that was what you just proposed was the most elaborate plan to get booked in the history.
Oh, no.
That was a Barney Stinson approach to getting a booking.
No,
I've never
I
seen
already
a
have
Rube
it.
Goldberg
I already
machine
have-
of booking.
I already have an email
All right,
from
here's what I got to do. Here's what we got to do. Got to defriend you. I got to create 6 other accounts. I'll change. I'll dye my
Ocean's
hair.
11? What are
No, I've already talked to the booker. I'm going to go back. And it's fucking Plano, okay? It's not like I'm going there because I'm not trying to get him to get me into the Bahamas so I can fucking blast some chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Plano.
She goes every week, Sam. She lives right across the street.
Oh fuck yeah! It's perfect. Just I'll go watch this black fella, and oh god, and then I'll rip her apart, and at the end of it, I'll be like, yeah, I know your name. I'll call her by fucking name. At the end of it, be like,
Hello,
How
Janice.
deep were you into your set though?
This was, I'll show you, that was 35 minutes in
And you had
when
to
I
deal
finally
with-
lost it and kicked him.
Yeah, and she was talking.
She'd been talking the whole time. I just talk over it. I ignored. I think I may address it one other time in there, but not really. Like I talk over it to not ruin the night. It's really one of those kind of nights where you're just like, she's just drunk and hammered, and it's not coming at me. So trying to address it, you have to. Most of it is her sprawled back in the chair, talking over her shoulder to the guy behind her. You know what I mean? Like it's so. Not only do you have to address it,
Is this a
you
club?
have
Or is it a bar gig? Or
no,
is
it's a total club.
Oh,
but it was a Friday night show, and the weather was shitty, and it was busy. There were 150 people in there, but it was just kind of that.
Yeah.
And so you'd have to stop and go, hey, you. Turn around. Also, that thing you don't even realize you were doing. Let me explain to you what you were doing. The amount of work versus just talking over it. But finally, you see enough of their faces in the crowd where they start looking over, and you're like, "All right, somebody's got
the green light.
Somebody's got to do this."
When the rest of the crowd is mad at them, that is when it's like, I can do whatever I want.
I love it when heckles tables heckle tables.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the
when
best.
somebody
I've
in
had
the
that
back
happen
goes, "Hey,
once.
bitch, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up."
Yeah, I had that happen one time for me where a black, it was like a bunch of white, privileged whites. They were talking amongst each other, and some black people were like, "Would y'all shut the fuck up?"
Wait a minute.
And they got
That's
dead
the first
silent.
time in the history of man
for me.
black people have told white people to shut up in a theater.
Oh yeah,
No. Hey man, no. Movie theaters are us. Comedy clubs are fucking
white
y'all.
people, yeah,
They're
big
fucking
time.
y'all.
That's
You're
true.
the worst.
That's
white
true.
white hecklers.
What is this y'all shit?
It's us.
What is this you people
But in
shit,
fair- yeah.
Sam?
White hecklers are the fucking worst.
And black audiences are
What is this
rightfully
y'all
terrified
shit?
of the comic.
Yes.
yeah.
Black audiences have been trained. If they will show up wearing all black, they're just like, hey man. But on their way to a comedy show, they'll walk in the living room and be like, yo, am I wearing anything that this motherfucker will make fun of?
Because he gonna point. Yeah, black people don't come to the show. They're like, you ain't gonna be talking about me. Like, bitch, I don't care about you. Would you just show up and be a body?
The back fills up first.
Yeah.
It's like it's still a law.
Like it's church.
They go back there first.
Just like church.
Oh God, yes. Black audiences no.
Wait. Are you wearing a fucking Ottawa Senators hat?
Yeah, we've been through this. He buys a hat every time a professional sports team loses a playoff game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shit, I forgot who I'm about
That's
to
hockey.
go by now. I love hockey.
Did you watch the AAF?
I watched it with my parents, and my mom is an asshole. My mom go. Hey, I say, hey,
shot
mom.
to your mom being an
Was she
asshole.
betting on it?
No, I say, Mom.
Slancha.
We go, Mom, some football is on. It's like, what's this? The AAF. Oh, these reject motherfuckers. Like, my mom, anything other than NFL, she called reject.
Did y'all see that quarterback
Kinda the
get
same.
fucking clubbed
Yeah.
to death,
No,
and it's a legal hit. Oh God, I will.
So the AIF is like old school football, so to speak. With the hits?
It's like the XFL.
All right, so just real quick. So give me the breakdown. They play an 11 on 11?
Yeah, it's regular football, but there's no kickoffs. You get the ball. Yeah, you get the.
Right?
No, he said no kickoffs like the nigga throwing it down there, like he used to.
Yeah.
Like fucking Matlock, like in school. Y'all ready?
Playing street ball? Yeah. Just couldn't nobody kick?
Yeah.
You get the ball at the 25.
That's the only reason anybody threw it, because nobody could kick a fucking football.
Yeah, exactly.
Name one friend you
Right.
had who could kick a football. You be full-time kicker?
Pepe.
Shut up.
Pepe, he was the guy from Mexico.
Shut up. Hang on, let me watch
Dude
this.
gets his
Let me
fucking
watch
helmet
this.
taken off.
Yeah, they
right, let me
fucking
see
light
this.
him up. They like. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
And
That
it's
scene from
legal.
Labyrinth where they're like, hey, lady, that's my head.
How come your head don't come
Your
off?
head come off.
Bruh, it's a legal hit.
Yeah,
Is that-
that's
that's- you can go helmet to helmet?
You can't go helmet to helmet, but you can do. There was something in that play that made it legal. I forget, but they've taken the skirts off the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the new rule now that this season, like if you sack him, you can't fall on him with your body weight.
Yeah.
It's-
All right,
So how do I get him to the ground?
Here's the thing, though. We've finally reached a point, and this is what I love. And there's
Are
enough.
you a football fan?
So I love NFL. I'm a huge
Oh,
NFL
okay.
fan.
Okay.
I'm not a football enough fan to watch this shit.
Okay.
I'm
got you.
an NFL. I'm your mom.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
this is high school football, man.
we're finally in a place where there's enough networks and outlets that you can't play this. We got to put everything safe on TV. So like you're
Right.
allowed to put a little bit more. There's a show. I saw this the other night, and I was just doing a scroll through. It was either Netflix or Prime or one of
those.
whatever. It's called fucking Night Fight.
Okay.
God is my witness. They take 4 fucking dudes who are like, I guess they're just professional warriors, and they put them in fucking full-blown suits of armor and swords and axes and maces and shit, and they just put them in a circle and they go. And these dudes are cracking each other in the fucking head with maces and axes.
How much longer do we have in this segment?
They're dull. They're dulled, but they're the same 30
It
pounds.
doesn't matter. There's a padded glove in a boxing ring. It still knocks a motherfucker out.
Bro, this dude is just pounding his gauntleted fist into this dude's face until he passes out on the ground, and then that guy gets eliminated. I don't know. It may be. I've only seen like a part of an episode, but it was the most violent shit.
All right, guys, gather around. I got a show.
Yes.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put people in suits of armor and let them beat the fuck out of us.
Now, hold on. There might be some issues.
Guys in suits of armor beating the fuck out of each other.
So wait. Are the knives going to be sharp?
They're putting them in suits of armor
Have we run
and
this?
beating the fuck out of each other.
Have we run it by legal?
Maybe I shouldn't have, but let me point it out for you. Here's what
What did
we're
legal
going to
say?
put guys in suits of armor
He keeps saying suits
and
of
beat
armor.
the fuck out of each other.
Right.
Camera
Okay.
1, start rolling.
I don't understand. Like, where's
Let me point it out. Let me paint
where
a
do we
picture.
put the product placement?
Yeah, let me paint a picture for you. There's 4 guys.
Okay.
We put them in suits of armor.
No, I'm saying-
And they beat the fuck out of each other. Brought to you by Rolex.
I think I'm.
Oh, fuck no. My dad, okay, AAF. My mom wanted to know how legit is the league. My dad go, well, let's see what the fuck they sponsored by. You see Budweiser, you see any of that? And he go, look, the motherfuckers had starter jerseys on.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, this a bootleg ass league. When a nigga got on Bugle Boy and this goddamn Bugle Boy towels.
Welcome to the AAF, sponsored by Joe's House of Suits. We got suits. You want suits? What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
Go Commanders.
Brought to you by Chicken Express.
Oh no! It's Joe's House of Chicken and Suits.
For every suit, you get a chicken wing. Go Commanders.
Oh man, it was terrible.
Come get a double breast and a double breast.
Yeah.
$4.99. It's the San Antonio Commander special.
2-piece and a 3-piece.
Get some legs and your legs adjusted. It's
Buy a 3-piece, get a free 2-piece.
And if they score more than 47 points, it's half off. Go Commanders.
Why is this place owned by the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland?
We're at the corner of 47th and Main.
The
Open
Mad
on
Hatter.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Closed on Mondays.
We're closed for the game. Go Commanders.
We're coming right back, man. More Miskey Brothers podcast in a moment.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Halfway home, episode 682. Drunk dial us. I always ask you to do that. 323-510.
Shut.
Yeah, 323-510-7468. Join our Patreon. We encourage you to do that. You could have been watching video from part of this week's episode. You could have seen last episode in all its glory. We're going to be working on some other things that are also going to be just for you guys in the Patreon. Rob, we specifically, it's not up this week yet. It might be up by this Friday episode, but one of the things we talked about as a Patreon perk, I think is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get. I'll make sure those are up
next week.
Yeah, we'll make sure they're up this week, and then on Monday next week we'll talk about it. Thank you very much, Sam. So go by our Patreon account,
Okay,
join
cool.
that. Yeah, Rob's already set. There's the cap. Bam.
Yeah.
Trey, you we left there on a AAF conversation, and
Yeah. Do you think in the 60s when they was showing football on TV, do you think they ever had commercials for restaurants and one of their pictures was like, now serving coloreds? Like, do you think that was a fucking... I would think that, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, one, yes.
It had to be.
Yes.
Joe Suits,
But here's the
Joe
thing.
Suits and Chicken, serving colors since 1968.
But no, now the thing is, like up in the north, it wasn't a thing. Like I think those commercials existed, but like they probably existed in Alabama. Where it was like now serving colors, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure now serving colors because they said we gotta.
We got
Now serving coloreds.
cheers to to the AAF. May it have great success.
Joe's Chicken and
Forever
Suits.
be-
We're as liberal as fuck.
How
Go Commanders!
Go Commanders.
how did fried chicken restaurants in the Deep South make money during Jim Crow?
Oh, white people eat chicken. They just don't see
No. But I'm sure. Like
One,
after-
fuck off. I don't want to cut you off, but as somebody who just made Nashville hot chicken the other day, yeah.
You're from like Beaumont, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, so y'all like, you like a quarter Creole or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got a South,
You know
bro.
what I mean? Yeah.
You got a South.
You know
Gutter
we
South.
talking about.
Gutter
All right.
South.
Yeah,
Dude,
gutter South.
That whole corner.
Yeah,
that's
but
gutter
when
South, bro.
when the fucking war kicks off, y'all go on the surface. I got to
Yeah.
explain myself before you let me in.
Only because of your next door neighbors. Because the town next door fucked everything up for you.
Bro, there's so many.
We like y'all, but we got to go through some other shit to get to you.
I didn't know Louisiana was as Confederate as it was.
What?
I had no idea.
Where did you think it was located?
Me and Shavin to take pictures. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I was like, hold on, bitch, this Robert E. Lee. Like, I didn't even fucking know. I'm like, bitch, back up. Get away from that goddamn
I
stuff.
was in Louisiana. I said, I want to take a tour of a plantation. They said, which one?
Shit.
Which one? There's
God.
a fuckload of them. And they're beautiful, by the way.
They almost, I had no idea Louisiana was like
yeah,
that.
Bro,
man.
Louisiana produced a fuck ton of cotton.
Louisiana?
A fuck ton.
Okay.
My mom grew up there. My mom picked cotton when she was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, she got paid for it, but, but yeah, my mom picked cotton by hand.
None of
as a
that
kid.
free labor shit. But yeah, she was out there. I got you.
Joe's Cotton. Now we pay the colors.
Yeah.
Get a suit made with Joe's cotton. A double breast made
My
with a
earlier
double.
point, Trey, was like, yes, do white people eat chicken? Yes. But when they struck down segregation, I'm pretty sure that like KFC was like, if we knew we would have been making this much fucking money,
We never would have not served them.
oh fuck no! Matter of fact, white people, y'all would have had to sit your cheap asses in the back.
White people have chicken day.
We almost changed the name of this shit to NFC.
yeah.
So many decades of lost income.
NFC. No fucking. Oh my god.
Can we get a 3-letter title?
Yeah.
The NFC.
I gotta.
You know the N is for nigga, right? I'm just trying to-
Oh no, I thought it stood for no fucking colors. I thought it was a. My bad.
Did you really? No, you didn't. You knew.
He didn't know that.
I thought NWA was no whites allowed.
Oh my god! I had somebody say that to me and mean it.
Oh, really?
They thought NWA meant no whites allowed, and I was like,
Well, sort of.
Where did you grow up? Like they only say it every third word.
Yeah.
If there's an N in their title, it means one
NFC.
word, and then
Yeah.
you just figure out the rest of it.
Yeah, that would give the Colonel a whole new fucking.
But how have you not heard the song straight out? How do you know who NWA is and not heard the song straight out of Compton?
I don't know. I don't know.
Crazy
And even-
motherfucker named Ice Cube coming from.
The gang called niggas with attitudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can't even plead ignorance if you're young because you know you went and saw the movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they went and saw it. It was like those Jerry Curl brothers were talented.
The greatest fucking movie. I wanted an NWA movie my whole fucking life, and it was the same way I felt about the Transformers. I was like,
Rob, you know how we were at the Avengers.
Yeah.
This was Sam's Avengers.
no, it was NWA and Transformers. Those were my things.
Dude, where you gonna see Dr. Dre and Eazy-E and MC Ren and Young on the same screen?
And none of them have AIDS.
I'm mad though that they didn't do solo picks first. That would have been like the ultimate black superhero. If we'd just gotten like a Dr. Dre solo film, he would have been the Iron Man.
Yeah.
See, but their origin story
Dr.
was
Dre,
a group.
I'd like to talk to you something called the NWA Initiative.
Accords. The NWA Accords.
You've opened up a brand new world, Dr. Dre.
But no, NWA Transformers, both of those movies, I walked out, I was like, please don't destroy my childhood. Please don't destroy my childhood.
And you were
by the
half
time
right.
I walked out, I was like, oh, like,
One of you didn't.
you don't like the Transformers?
Now,
No.
I went and saw
after number one,
Bumblebee.
it was
the first one was good.
after number one.
I
was
went and
done.
saw Bumblebee
I heard
because
it's
it had that
It
Haley
seems amazing.
Steinfeld in it, and I watched Haley Steinfeld read the phone book.
It seems
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
all right.
I heard it's good.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
got
have
John
one
Cena.
yet.
Here's my question: if it had come out before any of these other Transformers,
It would have been
movies,
better.
It would have been amazing.
Would have been good. Yeah. But there's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much. The last.
Transformers Part 2 was the worst fucking
Yeah, the
thing
one
I've
on the
ever seen
moon
on
was
film.
dumb and fucking.
there's
I
a
didn't
lot.
watch it.
There's
I
a
didn't watch
lot
that.
of luggage. Oh, then
Yeah.
you're not even carrying the
I mean,
burden we are.
didn't fucking Marky Mark do 3 of them?
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, there's been like 6.
The first one was good. I was behind it, and then it.
Part 2, they had the 2 racist robots.
Oh, Heckle and Jekyll.
Oh
No,
yeah.
the
Oh no,
Decepticons
Amos and Andy is more like it. That was the Step and Fetch It. That's what their name should have been. They were the worst.
I don't know if you've driven the Step and Fetch It from a
Hyundai?
Oldsmobile, but it's really
I thought that was
it's a
Hyundai.
smooth ride. It really leans into the curves.
No, that was so bad. And then when they were trying to take out Devastator, and he said, "I'm by the robot scrotum." What the fuck? The parents eat weed brownies.
Bro, when Devastator had a nutsack, I checked out.
Yeah.
Why were there even humans in it? There's no need for humans in any Transformer movie.
No. Alien vs Predator should have had no humans.
No humans. No humans.
No humans.
Why do we need them?
No.
Well, for voiceovers.
Yeah, but no. There's no human characters. You don't need any fucking. I want to see Shia LaBeouf try to bang some model. I don't.
That
What the
was
fuck
my
is this
nigga.
about?
I used to call him Shia LaBeouf because I didn't know how to fucking say his name. Fucking like
that
Shia
sounds like a
LaBeouf.
badass name.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Yeah, my brother. He's
yeah.
like, that's not his fucking name.
One day all of this will be yours, Shia LaBeouf. Never go where the sun doesn't shine to the Badlands.
Everything
have
Shia LaBeouf.
everything the sun touches.
I don't have one of those though. I don't have a movie like or something that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see
Your
that
childhood?
on
Oh, bro.
I don't have one
Because
yet, man.
they rob your shit instantly. Okay, like
Okay.
we didn't have the technology to make a good Transformers movie back then. Like,
Right.
we were 30 when we got our shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I got you. Yeah,
your
yeah,
shit
yeah.
is instant. They release a children's book tomorrow for a 3-year-old. By the time
It's
they're
got
4,
a 3-picture
fucking
option,
movie.
and they haven't even written the sequel yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Think about the way
Our shit is slow mind, or there would be a Thundercat movie already.
the only way I can equate it to you is like, think about if Harry Potter would have been written in 1985.
Yeah.
And then the movies just came out. That's how quick they fuck with y'all.
Got you. Not into Harry Potter. Don't fuck with him.
I've seen only one
but
and two.
Johnny Bravo. I would love to see that.
He has a thing.
Like Me Too movement.
has a
Like
thing.
Johnny Bravo caught up in the Me Too movement. Would because this nigga, you know, I don't know if you remember Johnny Bravo. All he did was get dissed by bitches. He would say the most disrespectful shit to women.
Bruh, that should, somebody,
that would be
somebody
dope.
needs to do a YouTube short of Pepe Le Pew making a public apology.
Oh,
Oh my
Bro,
darling,
he was the rapiest.
I am so very sorry for my actions. I was out of line.
Rob, can I put you in a skunk costume? Just say yes. Rob, can I spray paint you?
No.
Rob, will you take your shirt off and let me spray paint you?
No, I'm
Can
good.
I just bring in a body painter and you just please make this happen?
I'm good.
Please.
Thank you.
Pepe Le Pew makes Bill Cosby look like a tender lover, like a hopeless romantic.
I've never seen
Like,
Pepe Le Pew. I've only heard.
Yeah, because they banned him from
You
TV
can't
by
see
the
anymore.
time.
It's done. You'd have to YouTube it, and that probably
It's
goes against their
fucking
standards.
rape. It's
I bet, for real?
He's a
Like,
rapey little skunk.
he's a skunk, and then in every cartoon there's a cat. There's just a black cat. And at some point she'll bump into something, and a thing of paint will go down her back. And now she got this paint on her back. He thinks this is a female skunk, and he basically just shows up, and he'll grab this bitch by the neck and just start fucking kissing her. She's trying to push him away, like I'm not into you like that. She
Come here, my
shows-
fine little pocket.
But bro,
she goes climbs the leaning tower of Pisa. He's up there with a hard dick. Like
that was the shit of that time. Me and my brother watched.
It was the 60s.
Which Way Is Up?
French skunks.
Richard Pryor just rapes a bitch in the movie. She's like, no, leave. I don't want to deal with you. And he just throws this bitch on the bed. And then the
Fade
sun
to black.
rises.
Yeah.
Then the sun rises. You're like, oh, they fucked that night. I guess.
Every throwback hip hop station still plays Funky Cole Medina to this day.
Dude.
That's what has Bill Cosby in prison. I stuck some shit in this bitch's drink and I fucked the shit out of her. No, it's 3 verses.
I don't understand how if that's what's up with the. I've said it. That's why I think the future's gonna happen, right? Because all these
The
groups.
future is definitely going to happen.
Well, I think is gonna happen in the future, because that was a stupid ass way of saying it. You're right. That was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, I caught that and I'm high.
This is why I think shit is heading. I think with shit with the NFL, right? All these families and all these different groups. I think it's gonna be a group of people that's gonna come together. Basically the victims, the family members that are victims of a father who has CTE, right? He's all fucked up. His brain is all fucked up or whatever. And what I think is gonna happen is when they show replays, they're gonna blur out helmet to helmet. I think that's where we headed. And you can see they're gonna blur it out because it's gonna be listed as inappropriate.
Like it's Japanese porn.
Because, yeah. That's why I think we headed. Niggas gonna be going, they're gonna be like, blur that out.
Black screen real missing.
Yeah.
Literally, no pun intended.
Okay.
But that's where we're headed.
That's what, that's what I think, because it's so sensitive and they feel like we have to, acknowledge all that shit.
And I'm gonna blame Will Smith.
I gotta
Oh,
get.
yeah, for the concussion.
We got. Here's the thing. We're almost out of time. I want to play a little bit of this audio before we go.
Oh, yeah. This is the lady getting thrown
This
out.
is her getting thrown out. We'll run through it and then.
This is you being absolutely way too harsh
bro. This is me.
to supporters. of-
Yes,
No, fuck.
yes. Let's see what happens here. I did look. You don't hear. This is 36 minutes into my show.
Now play me your kind of art form.
So here's my kind of art form when I finally deal with this bitch.
The comedy styles. Nobody says that anymore.
Shut up. Here we go.
Stop. Hey, stripy shirt. Stripy shirt. Drum roll. No, look at me. This isn't TV, okay?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm not fucking kidding you. At this point, I'm so done with your drunk shit. So just listen. Either shut the fuck up or just leave. We're all done. We're all done. I promise
Okay,
you.
what do you
We're all
want me?
done.
What do you want me?
Where do I want you? There, quietly.
Got it. Done.
That was nice.
I thought so.
1000% chance.
I want you to stand.
You were all thinking, look. It's my whole life. My whole life is standing in front of drunk people who think they're more important than all of us.
Get him on your side.
I'm putting you in a weird position, dude. I understand that. But you brought her, so it's like
I'm talking to the guy she came with.
What's gonna happen? Is this the first night? How long have you guys been together? How long?
1 night.
There's no way this is one night. You've left already. There's no way. This is your first Thursday, there's no way in hell you didn't fucking leave already. You would have left her in the middle. You would have left her and said that. There's no way that this is some tender shit that came out here. You're like, I still got a chance. Even if this worked out, even if this was a tender day, and humor me for just a second, and you guys found me, shut up, this is my show. At fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you right-swiped Drunky Brewster, and she was like, I'm in! And you guys came out here, and then this lippy fucking blah, 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 went on during sex act. You would have left fucking, because you know that even if it turns into sex later, that's gotta be the most painful blowjob you've ever had. Because her mouth has not stopped moving for an hour and it's got sticking your dick in a juicer. It is not.
I'm really proud of that line.
Damn it. For the love of God, just shut the fuck up. It cannot be about you for a minute.
You supply the fucking alcohol.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like, you give the Tito's. You do it.
Now you gotta go. It's weird.
It's your fault that she's drunk.
Of course. And they're clapping because they hate me.
Cool. Don't be cool out there, lady. It's not my problem anymore. I was as cool as I could be. Now get the fuck out.
Fuck her. Look.
I'm cool. Get the fuck out.
Here's what I know, man. I just felt like you guys deserved a little bit of exposition on what happened there, so you didn't think, if you saw my Facebook post, that I was just an asshole. On behalf of Rob Mungle, Sam Damaris, Slade Ham, that's Trey Tudson. Right now, Dale Cheeseman and Jason Solomon are going to jump in with some WBNY. The best thing you can do is support us via Patreon. You can also drunk dial us 323-510. There it is, 323-510-7468. I'm calling it NFC. You win.
Yeah.
All right, there you are. More Whiskey Brothers podcast next week. You'll have Sam back in April, and maybe some WBNY or WBLA.
Or WBLA.
One of those.
What's up?
Before that.
And now from the Big Apple, it's the Whiskey Brothers, New York.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Whiskey Brothers East. What do we call it? East?
Northeast?
East-North.
East-North.
I think
Whiskey Brothers East-North.
Yeah, that's one of those things I was passionate about for all of 10 minutes.
Yeah, you forgot about it.
Always.
You're like a dog with your passion projects.
Move on quickly.
You're like, wait, do I have balls?
It is February 15th. Or is it? Y'all will never know.
You'll never know.
This is recording. Unless
this?
You can tell by the fact that we're not talking about a very public.
I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm holding up today's paper.
Yeah, so we still don't know.
So we know
if the government has been unshut down or who won the election, Hillary or Trump. This is an old.
This could be old. This could be really old. We
don't know if OJ got off.
Not 100% sure.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Good Hertz commercials, though, huh?
I cannot wait to watch this Tanya Harding character on the ice. I think this is her year.
She's a talent.
All right. So this is February 15th. Whatever. Our sponsor today is probably a little bit too late, but for all you romancers out there, we have a new sponsor, 1-800 Flowers.
Yeah, but clarify that's not 1-800 Flowers.
Yeah, don't go to 1-800.
They settled a lawsuit.
Right.
It is not 1-800 Flowers.
Completely different.
Do not forget the dash, because that is what makes this a different entity.
This is a completely different company, and it's a very cool company. It's 1-800 Flowers for $25. They will send you anywhere between 1 and 800 flowers.
You have no idea how many you're getting.
You can't even ask for less flowers.
You don't get this for somebody who isn't willing to accept 1 flower
and be okay with it,
or 800 flowers
and be ecstatic about it.
Maybe it depends. 800. I've never gotten. I don't know that I've gotten flowers.
You've never
before.
gotten 800 flowers
I've never
before?
gotten 800 flowers.
It's the best.
Yeah, the actual pronunciation of this is 1-800 flowers,
right.
But people kept spelling out the 2, so they had
it was a phone number.
They had to start.
They're like, it's a website. Who's calling for flowers?
Yeah. What are you going to call a flower?
Hello there. My love died in the 50s.
Yeah. Can I speak to someone about a chrysanthemum? What is happening?
How red is it?
Yeah.
It's very red. Do you have anything redder?
That's just, nobody calls about flowers.
I don't know why you would have a website based on a phone number.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
website or phone number. That's just stupid.
So this is 1-800-Flowers.
For the person in your life
Dash is
who-
not spelled out, though. It is a
It's
dash.
not. It is a literal dash.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, not to be confused with what they call in track a literal dash, which is when you're running.
Right. Which this service also provides.
Which I was when I was in high school. I was all state at the literal dash.
You will see 1-800-Flowers, and if it's 800 flowers, you got to race for them
Yeah. You never know.
against our top flower dasher. Anyways,
So what's their website?
1 dash, not spelled out.
You actually, by the way, you do have to spell out not spelled out.
It's 1-DASHNOTSPELLEDOUT flowers.
right.
Dash flowers.
1 dash not spelled out.
1 dash not spelled out.
800
A literal dash and then flowers.
flowers. There we go. So
So check that out. So,
they're a great sponsor. They're a new sponsor.
A little late for Valentine's Day to help y'all out.
But you know
there,
what?
but-
Flowers. Why not get somebody flowers after Valentine's? How was your Valentine's Day?
it sucked. How was yours?
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
I wish I had gone.
So
that.
I can get 1-800 flowers for if my girlfriend
anything.
liked flowers.
What-
She doesn't like flowers.
You and your girlfriend, you don't like Valentine's Day?
No, we don't. We're President's Day people.
President's Day.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Why is there?
Well,
there's got to be a reason behind this. It's not that you just love the
My
president.
girlfriend-
'Cause to me, it sounds like Jason Sullivan loves the president.
Just the dead ones.
The dead ones.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like 90s hip hop.
Yeah. It's like love and money.
Right.
Uh-huh. It's sweet.
So how
But
come
we
so
celebrate their day.
celebrate the President's Day?
Yeah, because it's my girlfriend is she doesn't trust Valentine's Day. She's had many Valentine's Days, all in relationships that were eventually ruined.
Right.
And
she found the connecting
the
thread. What do all
connecting
these
thread
relationships
is
have in
each of them
common?
included a Valentine's.
We celebrated.
No,
Next is
but
Christmas.
that's the thing is you can't trust somebody gets you gifts on Valentine's Day. You don't know if they love you or if they're just trying to like stave off your anger.
How would you not know?
Look, you get what gifts do you get on Valentine's Day? You get flowers, right?
Flowers,
Okay.
candy.
You get candy. You get teddy bears. You get cards.
Yeah.
You pick all that stuff on the way home at the CVS from work. You have no idea if this person planned it. You have no idea if they just were like, oh, crap, I have to do this now. You don't know. You don't know what you're getting.
That's a good
Same
point.
flowers from somebody who loves you dearly and somebody who just wants to keep you from griping at them.
And if you get them like a big box of
Right.
chocolates and a huge bear, that either means that they were either very prepared or the
Right.
most unprepared.
Right, or maybe they stopped by a carnival and won a game on the
Right.
way home because they don't want to see you.
And then guess
maybe
what?
they're
They
avoiding
went
you
to
by going to a carnival
without you.
Yeah.
They
What kind of
thought,
is that a
"Oh,
person
she's
you
gonna
want to
think I-"
spend your life with? No,
No,
it's not.
you don't.
Absolutely not.
You want to spend your
what you want is you want somebody who
someone
will celebrate
dedicated to
President's
the
Day.
presidents.
You know why? Because if somebody gets you a gift for President's Day, what is that going to be? It's going to be furniture or bedding or a TV. Somebody gets
Honestly,
you those
something that
gifts.
says commitment.
Yeah, somebody gets you those gifts. They're moving in.
Yeah.
That's a relationship commitment gift day. It is. So we celebrate that.
That is absolutely genius. That's
Yeah.
a great reason. To
And
not
you know what?
celebrate Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. And every year we've got too much furniture now, to be honest with you. But
But it's a lot of love.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's not too high of a price to pay.
Wicker is just woven love,
Sort of is.
and you have an amazing
Who
apartment.
said that? Abe Lincoln? I think Abe Lincoln said
I believe
that.
so.
Wicker's just woven love. I think
on down.
I think that was redacted in the Gettysburg Address.
Come on down to Honest Abe's Furniture.
A lot of people don't know, like half of the Gettysburg Address was redacted. It wouldn't be nearly as famous if they had left in the non-redacted.
Yeah, the whole ending part where he's like,
Yeah.
"And please don't forget, 5 years, no down payments. On
Yeah,
a
he
wicker."
mostly sold furniture in the last half of the Gettysburg Address.
Here's the thing: he sold a lot of porch furniture,
Yeah,
which was like huge in the South.
huge.
They had a lot of porches.
Right. In fact, that is a large reason why he almost was able to stave off the Civil War.
He cut off our supply of wicker
Yeah.
chairs.
He said, "Guys, no more wicker." And they're like, we need our Wicker Man. And he goes, note, make a movie someday. Because Abe Lincoln was always thinking and always diversifying.
God, could you imagine if you're at a movie theater?
I mean, he was a huge... Don't say theater when I'm talking about Abe Lincoln.
Sorry.
Okay? Jesus Christ. You have no sensitivity at all.
I have no tact.
Good Lord. This is awful.
That was awful, but I would love it. Just side note, if you watched a movie and it was like terrible, and you're like, "Who the hell wrote this?" It comes up written by Abe Lincoln. You're like, "Oh, okay."
You're like, well, they should have redacted that third act. Oh dear God, like they did with the Gettysburg Address. Gosh, people don't know their history. They don't.
You find out in the movie that the whole getting shot in the head thing was just a stunt. That he was like, "All right, no, it's gonna work. We're gonna do this. I got the protective plate. It's on the left side, like always.
Hello.
It's just larger than the size of a bullet. As long as
I trust his aim.
We've done this. We've practiced.
Who misses with a gun? Especially in Civil War times. I mean, those things were precision instruments.
God, even President's Day, you can't get away from murder.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is.
But Valentine's Day, so why does your Valentine's
Murder.
Day suck? What?
Because of murder.
What do you mean?
It's a very Valentine. My grandpa, who was very dear to us, he was murdered on Valentine's Day.
What?
In the Valentine's Day Massacre.
The Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah. I'm sure other people have been murdered on Valentine's Day. My heart goes out to all of you. I do. I understand what you're going through, but
yeah. Side note: both of our hearts go out to all of you.
Well, I kind of did it genuinely, and then you saw what I was doing, and you saw the potential for a backlash.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but that is my heart going out to all of you.
That is him writing a check to the Heart Foundation.
I am. To the Heart Going Out Foundation.
Feel bad about it.
I do.
No, my grandfather was murdered by Al Capone and his men.
In the Valentine's Day Massacre.
Valentine's Day Massacre, and now Massacre.
It's hard for you to even talk about, clearly.
It's
Massacre.
It's something, I have it blocked in my mind so much I can't even say the words.
That's sad.
Because it was my Jap, you know?
Your what?
My grandpa. Jap.
What?
His grandpa name was Jap.
What? Why would he?
Well, what is your grandpa's name? Everyone has a cute
Grandpa.
Okay. Well,
mine was Grandpa.
Okay, some of them have like Papa or Papas, or mine was Jap, because he was always yelling about Jap, and we'd be like, hey, no, you're fine. And then he'd be like, okay, I'm going to go get your grandmother some Valentine's Day chocolates.
What was your grandma's name?
I can't say that word twice. I can't.
You're
even
not
say
allowed
it once.
to say her name out loud.
Not even once. No, not anymore. Oh, not today's.
Maybe you guys should have not followed.
Look, they made a lot of enemies, and they were gunned down for them.
Do you think old people are racist? Or just that they don't realize everybody can hear them?
Oh, do you think it's an inner diet? Because everyone's a little bit
I think
racist.
maybe there's maybe they were like racist when they were young, but now they just don't realize that they're not whispering.
You know, I feel bad for the one not racist old person. Their whole life they weren't racist, but now they're too mentally vacant, you know, to like really gloat about how right they were.
That does stink.
You know?
That sucks. So you don't celebrate Valentine's Day at all, though?
I don't. I have to. My girlfriend is. She
not into President's Day, huh?
She's not into President's Day. Not right now. Not under this administration.
Sell it.
Not my President's Day.
Ooh.
But Valentine's Day is an opportunity for me to make up for losing at Christmas to her. Gift giving. She always blows it out, and like even my Christmas, it kind of feels like a Walgreens last minute. There's a bear and some chocolates and stuff, but they say, you know, just Christmas on it so that she knows it's not a Halloween. It's not a Halloween bear. It's not a Valentine's Day.
A Halloween bear better be you.
Look,
dressed
bear
as
is kind of my go-to gift. For this Valentine's Day, I actually got her a very special gift. I got her a bear. I got her a bear. It's a new kind that I've never seen before. It's really neat. They allow you to record your own personal message. And like there's no limit as to what you can put on it, because you can just like pay to put as much audio as you want on it.
All right.
And it just says a message to her from me. It's kind of like in a cuter baby voice because it's
like
a bear.
What?
Like a Katie.
So what do you have it say?
Just that. Just Katie.
What? Why would you do that?
Because I told you have to spend however much money to record as long of a message, and I could afford 2 syllables. It's a 2-syllable talking bear that says.
Why not love you?
Because it was last minute walking by a Walgreens.
Oh,
kind of
God.
Thing. No, it's a great gift, though. It's really interesting. It just says her name and reminds her that I thought about her.
So how does she like it?
It's keeps ending up under the bed, you know? I keep finding it there, and I put it
I'm sure
back
it's
on
just storage and not outright rejection.
No, it's got to be something, because I just got it for her, and she kind of, every time it says her name, she screams, you know? Because there's no way to, like...
Because she's alone in the house, and she just hears... Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Because I would scream too.
It's
Are you
supposed to be
kidding?
comforting.
It's
that
not comforting.
Like, there's no way. It's not like you squeeze it and it says a name, because that's like for babies.
That's
right?
like
this one just randomly goes off.
That's like the opening line from every scene change in Chucky.
It's one of my favorite movies. She hates it, but I love that movie.
Now she's living it.
And I never put that together. I have this doll that says her name, and I keep moving it in places when she's not like.
What?
Like,
why would you move it?
I thought she would like to sleep with it, but for some reason it ended up under the bed in a box again. So I got it out and I put it on her pillow, facing her face, just a couple inches away.
Jeez.
And then I went out.
You're the worst. I
went out for the night and she called me, just
Here's
a blood-curdling scream. Because apparently she woke up and this haunted doll was saying her name right in her face.
You got to record that. You just gotta record when you're not home.
I mean, I can just check the recordings.
You have recordings?
Of course, insurance purposes.
Why? What is...
Sex insurance. It's also known as blackmail.
Oh, God.
What is blackmail but sex insurance?
Look, having you as a boyfriend, good news, is going to turn her off to Valentine's Day soon.
Soon. I've been trying. This has been a long... I think I've really nailed it this year with the talking bear. Maybe next year, an actual bear. It's like, you know how much you love bears? I got you so many of them.
I thought you were going to go the other I thought you were going to go the other direction and just say, I'm just going to talk to her while bear.
I'm gonna murder her.
Hey, this is Talking Bear.
Talking Bear.
You announce it. This is Talking Bear with Dale Cheese.
She's like in the shower, she's also a bear, and I'm just like kind of blocking the door.
What is wrong?
I've got a microphone.
This is sexual
got you a
assault.
podcast.
Good Lord.
All right, well, that's our Valentine's Day edition. Everybody.
Yeah, by the way, we have another new sponsor for our Valentine's Day episode. Our other new sponsor is the International Disease Registry.
Yeah.
For those of you who know about it, this is from the people who brought you the International Star Registry.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
which is a huge hit.
Yeah, they know you've already given them the stars, but what is love? Love is about the little things, the tiny things, the microscopic things. Love is about diseases.
That's true.
And let them know you love them by naming a disease after them.
Isn't that the coolest idea ever?
That's the cool. Yeah, let me ask you this. Would you rather have Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome or Susan Rogers?
Oh, I would take Susan Rogers any day of the week.
I would rather have Susan Rogers. Yeah, absolutely. How about pneumococcal sullacyride?
Pneumococcal sulla. I've already forgotten about it and myself.
Right. No, you want Janet Stevens instead.
Give me Janet Stevens.
Yeah. So every time somebody gets this disease, they'll remember
dying
your
of
name.
your love.
Yeah. They're dying because of your love.
Love eternal because we can't figure out how to kill it.
Yeah. So check them out. International Disease Registry. Because like peripheral arterial insufficiency, you're never going to get this person out of your heart.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.